Okay. Hey, Mama. All right. We'll let everybody soldier on in. Oh, there's Tim. There we go. We're back. All right, cool. We are back, and I'll see if we can put on ATC. I know it's iffy with, but let's see if we can put it on for you. So, let's see what we can do here. Welcome in, everybody, to the official show here on Pip's Planespotting Live from Phoenix. There's Tim driving right by. All right, perfect. We got that connected. Now let's see. I'm trying to connect ATC for y'all. Knock on wood, everything works well. I've forgotten how to run my show. It's been a little over 30 days since our last broadcast. Hard to believe. By the way, Josh Aldridge, thank you for renewing your membership, kind sir. And membership started just 99 cents. So I'm looking for live ATC. And I might have to wear like a do-rag around my head because of all the sweat. So but it's getting in my eyes. I need like the boxer. The boxers and UFC fighters, they have like wax or glue that they put on their eyebrows to stop the sweat. And that's what I need. There he is. Oh, look, it's Tim. Oh my gosh, Tim's excited to be here. Tim Arnold's here, everybody. He's got his shirt on, looking good. Good old Tim. See, oh, look, there he is. There's Tim. He's got, he's excited. Oh man. It's like opening day in baseball, right, Tim? Oh, look at that guy. He's excited. Hey, what's up, Orange Cone Vlog? All right, let's see if we can get ATC working here. All right, so. Yeah, there's our good friend Tim Arnold. So we're back in action. Welcome back, everybody. The EIN, Stitch Hawaiian, that would be, I believe, Aer Lingus. What's up, Racing and Stuff? Pacific. What's up? How are you, Haz? Yin, what's up? Yeah, it's weird. I'm settling in here. And just trying to get used to everything again, so. Salt Lake City Flights, what's up? Mattman, great to see you. Rainy Cajun, yeah, Tim is all decked out in the Pip merch that is available in the links below. Tim is back, first class premiere, thank you, Tim.
Tower America 3137.
Ah, and there's our ATC. So
Tim. 37 Phoenix Tower, land at 260 with
thank you, Tim.
Clear to land number 2.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
And thank you, Josh Aldridge.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Rebecca Lee, hello. How's Indianapolis this evening? I think I'll get my elbow will probably get suntan tonight, so my weenus might get sunburned. But other than that, I think I should be good. There we go. They call me 413. What's up? Prepare for takeoff. Great to see you, Melanie. I was not in Salt Lake. I will be back probably the first or second week of October. So we look forward to getting back. Matthew, what's up? Southwest. Yeah, I saw that. Southwest is going to start flying to Tyson McGee. That makes a lot of sense there in Nashville. What's up, Hyro? British Airways? All right, Tim says British Airways is 27 minutes out. All right. Stand by. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect if I can from my audio. So stand by.
46.5 Phoenix Tower, wind 260 at 8, runway 26.
Not that. All right. Now, let's see if that's any better. There we go. Okay, see? This is what happens when you're gone for a month. You're still gonna adjust everything. Jeff, what's going on? How are you? Back at Phoenix. Seattle Flights Live. Hello, how are you? You're getting a Fly Air Canada from Rome to Toronto. Nice. So hello, everybody. Yeah, we're on, as usual, we're on a little bit early. Plus, we wanted to see if we could get here early to catch British Airways.
3137,
Tim says is about 25 minutes out.
Yeah, 2249 Phoenix Tower, 4.5 miles of trail to 737, wind 270 at 7.
As I see you down there, apologize, I didn't say hi to you yet. So great to see you. Let me know how the audio is. If you can balance it out. Peter, pedals and plays. I think Peter's pedals and plays, you single-handedly torpedoed Spirit. So, we're trying 1080, 60 frames tonight. If we do encounter any buffering, just remember to refresh the page. Be patient. We may go down to 720, but we'll do our best. Whoa, Storm Chaser Mark with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Storm Chaser Mark. Thank you, thank you. All right, stand by. I've got a little buffering right now. Dude Pilot, what's up? Let's see if we can change that.
Up 785, contact tower 120.9.
120.9 now, Delta 785.
All right, so thank you so much, Storm Chaser Mark.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Thank you so much, Storm Chaser Mark, for that $20 super chat. Supporting the channel. Great to see you as always. All right, I think I've stabilized the connection. We're going to watch it, of course. If we have to downplay it, we will. Thank you so much hitting the like button. Yep, just remember, if you do encounter buffering, be patient, refresh the page. And, yeah. And SWAS index is like a 5. You are the best, Storm Chaser Mark. So we should probably get rocking and rolling here. I should probably look at what flight radar is doing in ATC. Angel, what's up, man? Oh, no problem. I haven't had live streams for a month, so Angel, you're okay. So that's probably why you haven't been on live streams, because I haven't been on for a month. Trying to conserve money. All right, thank you, Yen. Video's much better. Prepare for takeoff. Thank you so much. Excellent. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully ATC will treat us right here from my phone. If not, so we'll try new things. I did forget a battery for my other microphone, so first timer, right? I'm a rookie. Hey, Ramona Aviation, what's up? We got an inbound arrival from Delta
Clear to land, runway 26, Delta
1451.
1451.
Yeah, 2249.
737
Charlie
800 from
Charlie
Salt Lake
to
City.
Gate, Echo 10, stay with me.
Indy Spotter,
To
nice.
the gate with you, Echo 10, all the way. It's 2249.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Air Canada, how long they lock out the flight attendants. Very interesting stuff. I know a lot of the Air Canada flights are canceled into Phoenix tonight. So hello everybody. Welcome into I think we're on episode, I'm going to have to go back at the video. I think we're on like 333. But thank you everybody for saying hi. If you haven't, please say hi. I've missed y'all a lot, of course. Being away since, I don't know, like 30 days. Oh, nice, Indy Spotter. 72-hour cancellation for Air Canada. Okay. Thank you for that report. We have about another hour of sunlight, and then we'll be under the lights. Of course, we did start a little bit early. Parker, what's up?
51, if you wouldn't mind, can you just confirm our landing clearance, please?
Uh-oh.
1451, runway 26.
Stand by.
Clear to land 26, Delta 1451.
American 2990, visual 26.
American 2990, Phoenix Tower, wind 280 at 5, runway 26. Clear to land, near 4 miles and trail of 737.
Clear to land, runway 26, or American 2990.
Yep. My computer's not liking the heat, which is funny. Stand by. We got buffer overloading. Got to cool it down. I knew this was a possibility, but I missed y'all, so. Come on, baby. Cool off, cool off, cool off. I'm working on the buffering here. Trying my best. Trying my best what I can do.
Bravo, with your attack.
Bravo Sierra, southbound on the Sierra Bridge, Delta 1451. Southbound 4120, visual.
Stand by. That's right, yeah.
20 Phoenix Tower, wind 260.
Stand by.
Runway 26, clear to land.
Cooling it down, cooling it down. And I just got this computer out of the shop, so it had nothing to do with the fan, by the way. But I'm starting to see some improvement. The buffering's terrible. It's just be patient. Yeah, let's get the laptop fan. Ooh, that is hot. Be patient. I am in a, it is like basically 100 degrees, so. It's about 100.
Into 17 Tower, better contact, CG Hilo 1, altimeter 2978.
2978, oh boy. Stick with me, stick with me.
Bravo, ground, American 2990.
I made a boo-boo. Ah. I made a boo-boo. All right. I think
2634 Phoenix Tower, 4 miles to Charlotte Company, wind 260 about 1.
Okay.
Runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26 Southwest 2634.
cool. Yeah. All right. Okay, Seattle Flights Live asks, T-Mobile, Verizon friendly. I have T-Mobile, and it works. It works well. The encoding issue was more my computer. It was not the cell phone service. So let me make that clear. But yeah, 100 degrees, not that hot. Okay. Well, thank you, Angel. Don't you live by the ocean? I'm afraid I lost some of my viewers. I hope they'll come back. But, you know, I'm a little rusty, so I apologize. Uh-oh. There we go. It's cooling down. We're cooling down. We're getting better. What's up, Uncle Car Guy? Thank you, Storm Chaser Mark, by the way, Josh and Tim for
Native 7, thank you.
their contributions. The nice thing is, at least I'm blocking the sun. So I can handle my neck and arm being burnt over my computer. Which, by the way, I need to purchase a new, tougher laptop cover. Which, thankfully, those aren't too expensive. And welcome back, Indy Spotter, Carolina Aviation. So the sun, I missed you all so much. I really should have said 7:30, but, you know, I missed you guys. That's not, 7:30 is not enough time to rock and roll, baby. So.
4120, taxi via Bravo Tower.
Starlink Seattle Flights Live is extremely expensive. And if you start on the basic plan, which is like $150, they limit your usage. So when Elon Musk decides to be reasonable, then I will consider Starlink. The other thing with Starlink is it's poo-poo when it's cloudy. Remember, it's satellite-based internet. And if anybody has ever had issues with satellite TV because of thunderstorms or clouds or snow, it's going to do the same thing. So before we all bow down to Elon, let's remember the limitations. Oh my goodness, Carolina Aviation gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Carolina Aviation. Yeah, and you know, it's really, to be fair, it's not that bad. Night streaming right now is a good idea. Because or umbrella for sure.
926, got 6280.
JL Photo.
2634, turn left on Bravo, taxi via Bravo.
Yeah, my computer just got out of the shop. It needed a new battery. There was some corrosion on the motherboard. I needed a new screen. So it's pretty much a new computer, albeit with equipment that's a couple years old. But other than that, it's doing pretty great. Thank you so much, Carolina Aviation, for gifting that membership.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Remember, I haven't done this for 30 days, so I'm a little rusty. So apologies in advance. Tim Arnold, our friend, is here tonight. Gilbert native and celebrity Tim Arnold. Exactly, Parker. If you're in the sticks, it's Starlink or nothing. I'm not saying that Starlink is bad. I'm just saying for right now, for my purposes, I'm not totally sold on it. All right. Tim says Speedbird is just around the corner.
Afternoon, Phoenix. Frontier Flight 1085, Joni.
Oh, yeah. That's Roger that. I'll do that, Carolina Aviation. I will make sure to do that.
26, clear to land, Frontier Flight 1085.
I will definitely make sure.
1085, keep your speed up as long as able for Speedbird behind you.
All right, so we'll go ahead and sound the heavy alert. I've missed this sound for a while. Not that. Oh, sorry. Lyle, what's up from Anchorage? How are you? Oh, cool. Temperature, Storm Chaser Mark. What is the official temperature is, we'll go with Weather Channel, which is not the official. But it's, Weather Channel says 103. So I'll just say an even 100. What's up, Meme? How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. I've missed you all. Wait, was Tim right on that? I think so. I've missed you all a lot, so thanks for your patience and understanding. And yep, there is British Airways. It'll be number 2 after Frontier's A321. A little rusty, Angel, you know.
Turn left on Bravo and contact us.
I know.
Bravo, ground, yeah.
But I might as well get my rust out before I start traveling again. Remember, September's going to be a big month for us. We'll be, in September, we'll be in Portland.
Phoenix Tower, you're 4 miles in control of an Airbus.
Portland, Oregon, and then also Denver. Tentatively scheduled for Denver, and then also Minneapolis at the end of September, and then in October, Salt Lake City. Yeah, dry heat. That's probably one of my least favorite phrases ever, most hated phrases ever. Well, it's a dry heat. Okay. Either way, you're sweating. That's all I know. Either way, I'm sweating. As we check out Frontier.
If you have time, say again what you said earlier. You're working on an issue.
They're working on an issue.
Speedbird 9, Charlie Golf, go ahead.
I know you're kind of busy, but what was the reason again? You're working an issue just so I can tell the approach controller that you might need to fly around for a bit or something?
Yeah, we got a indication of a brake fault, so we don't know about our landing distance.
Oh, they got an indication of a brake fault.
Extra vectors to give us a little bit of time before another approach for all TC.
Thank you for the information so we can pass that along. Climb maintain at 6,000 and turn right heading at 290.
Thank you. Turn right.
All right, so they just said a brake fault indication. Now, that doesn't, that could go away, could stick, so we're going to watch that and see what they decide to do. Desert Dwight, what's up? Yeah, they were all lined up, and then they said they needed to go around, Tim. So we're going to watch them as they fly on the north side of the airport. Runway, this one is the longer of the two by 1,000 feet, I believe. Or correct me if I'm wrong, if it's the south runway that's the longest. So we're going to watch British Airways and see what happens with them. Right now, temperature, we called it at 103 degrees. Yeah. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. Tim, you are responsible for keeping an eye on British Airways? Yeah, for sure. Oh, nice camera. What we got? Look. Nice. Nice. JA points out a good thing. You can look at flight radar and see which runway is the longest. Excellent on flight radar. Yes, you're exactly right. Thank you for reminding me. So 8. Yeah, so the long runway is this runway, about 11,500. The camera I use is a Canon XA70. Barbara Sterling, hello. So if you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. We are monitoring British Airways A350 from London that had to do a go-around according to a brake with a brake indication. Yep. He climbing 6,000. The sun. We've got about an hour of sunlight, just under an hour of sunlight left. Sandra, what's up? So in the meantime, while Tim's keeping an eye on our go-around, let's see what we got inbound. Looks like our next inbound is going to be American 2900. Hey, the Mass Fokker, what's up? Yo, 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 what is up? Thanks for being a member of First Class Premier.
Good manners are the glue of society.
And if you do encounter occasional buffering, just be patient. We'll do what we can to get back on the air. I know Indy Spotter School back in session. Yeah, the summer has definitely flown by. For sure. What's up, Oklahoma Aviation? Angel says go back to school in 3 days. It's getting hot. That's part of the issue is the equipment doesn't like the heat. So for now, so let this be a learning experience for me. Hans, what's up? Long time no see. I know I've been out of service, out of commission for about a month. So, British Airways, I haven't heard anything, and ATC, by the way, just shut down. So, that's the challenge with the phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's giving me a streaming error. See? This is what happens. Glad we caught the tower audio, though. I don't know if they've declared an emergency or yet. British Airways over Paradise Valley. Thank you. So things will improve once the sun goes away. So thanks for your understanding. We're kind of in the shade, but the sun still is peeking around us. So just be patient. Thank you for hitting the like button. No emergency as of yet. Roger that. So that's the first time we've seen British Airways A350 here at Phoenix go around. So looks like they're coming back around. They're currently at 7,000 feet. Ramona Aviation has been an Exit Row member for 15 months. Amazing, Ramona. Thank you for your support.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Just trying to make sure my computer stays cool. So right now I'm strategically blocking the sun, which is good. Comes our next arrival. My apologies, Ian. Thank you for your membership. ERB. Southpaw, what's up? Yeah, those are great picks from EA Adventure. I'll tell you what, pardon my French, but this heat can go to hell. And the sun. Mom, I'm sorry. I cussed. I can't take it anymore. This is the worst. Why do people move here? I don't get it. OBX Jake, what's up? Great to see you. All you have to do is join the Pip Pals Club. It starts out, you can click the link that says join, and it's just 99 cents. You can join Premium Economy for 99 cents. Exit Row for $1.99 or First Class Premier for $5.99. Thank you, Pip Mama. Well, Oklahoma Aviation, I'm actually in Tucson, and for right now, no, because the best part of the year is coming up, where it's not like 110. In fact, once we get back from Salt Lake City, I'm thinking maybe one or two more trips, but come November, we're going to probably be in a rotation of Tucson, Phoenix, and San Diego, because the weather will be great. So we could probably do like a 12-hour stream here from Phoenix once we get to the fall. It's just a couple months away. We're all patiently waiting, trust me. Oh, look, and we've got, is this our 777 for British, or not British Airways, for American Tech pushing back here? Hey, Richard, thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Thank you for that $9.99 super chat, sir.
Good manners are the glue of society.
All right, sounds good, OBX Jake. Thank you for that contribution, Richard. If you look, you gotta be on a web browser. You cannot be on your phone to join. So you've got to open a web browser on YouTube, because the app, for some reason, which makes no sense. But British Airways coming back around. All right, take 2. I see it. Yep, I've got it on the visual. I see it. It's about to make its right base turn. So let's sound the heavy alert again. Take 2. What up, Q? Great to see you, man. How is ATC and San Diego TRACON? And approach control and tower and all that good stuff. I can't remember, Q. Are you in TRACON or approach control? Or were you tower? See, I'm a little rusty. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, that our British Airways A350 did a go around. It reported to ATC a brake fault indication. I do not see emergency declared. I do not see fire trucks, so it seems to have worked itself out, apparently, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I do not see any emergency vehicles or anything like that. So how about we get twice as much A350 action tonight? That's always a nice little bonus. Oh, Q, you're on approach? Okay. Right on, dude. Thank you. I have been off the air for 30 days, so I'm rusty. If I can survive tonight and the weather is manageable next weekend, maybe we'll be back here next weekend. I know, well, I can't do a Monday stream. Might be able to do Tuesday, though. We'll see. I'm working overtime next week. But hey, you know, Q, it's okay. You can be honest. That's all right. That's why we try and go to different airports. It's okay. You are always welcome here. Southpaw, don't remind me. The Cubs forgot to how to hit a baseball. So, yeah, we need to get our act together real quick. Or we're going to be wild carding it. So, I'd like to be a division champ. This is take 2 for British Airways. Everything lining up here. Yeah, and sorry for the ATC. It was just, it died on us. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for your patience. If you do encounter buffering, just remember to refresh. Sometimes it can take up to a minute. But everything looks good here. I'll always take more A350 action. Silky smooth. No issues whatsoever. Which is nice to see. All right, thank you for all the likes. Keep smashing it. Oh, nice. Okay, Aviation. That's great. I know they've been trying to get international service, so that is wonderful, man. Congrats. That is awesome. That is awesome to hear. normal touchdown there. Good deal, Oklahoma Aviation. All right, so I've forgotten a few things. Number one, and this is a good mental note for our next broadcast. Number one, I forgot my neck sleeves for the sun. Number two, I forgot a battery for the natural mic, the Nat Sound microphone. Number three, that's it, because I forgot, in full disclosure, we had that issue with the buffering and encoder because I forgot to turn my fan on. But let's check this out. We're going to London on this 777. So without further delay, I'm going to sound the heavy alert. I think this is a usual thing that they do, that they will just depart here on the north side. Oh yeah, that roaring. Trains, boats, and planes. It is nice to be at Phoenix. Thanks so much. I got a little dust spin up there. I like that. You know what was cool the other day? And stick with me here for the long term. I'm just getting my feet wet again. So if I didn't say hi to you, I apologize. I'm just trying to remember how to use the equipment. And so I apologize in advance. Oh, I know what I forgot too. I also forgot shorts. So I'm wearing dress pants because I went to church first, and then I drove up here after church. But I forgot shorts, so I'm in dress pants right now. So the SWAS index is pretty strong. So no, Sandra, it's about a 2-hour drive. If I go the speed limit, yeah, give or take, let's just say 2 hours, 15 minutes. So yeah, Q, I know it's not a San Diego view, but it's a pretty good view. I know, Angel, this is what happens when you, this is why it's so important that you practice whatever you're doing, because practice makes perfect. Yeah, that's right, Rainy Cajun. So yeah, we're just over 100 degrees right now. And the sun is right at my back. So even though it's setting, it's still a little toasty here. But those conditions will improve as we get later into the evening. Now, I have full intention of being here, until like, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock at least. So we got another 4 hours ahead of us, at least. The last flight arrives right around midnight. And then right around the same time, you'll have the departures on the south side, do the red eyes to the east coast. Now, unfortunately, most times we will not see Hawaiian because most times, just because of the ATC patterns, they will usually put Hawaiian on the south side runways for arrivals, even though they block in on this side. But we might get lucky tonight. So stick with me for the long haul. We'll be having a lot of fun. And I just have to say it's so great to see everybody. And thanks for putting up my rustiness. It's great to be back. And honestly, it's not that bad. It is hot, but at least I have the parking garage covering. And next time, I'll remember my neck sleeve. But it's not too bad. So if I can handle this and it's a dry evening, I think we can be on the air in the evening. I think we can do that here in Phoenix. So I can say we can try for another show here in Phoenix in the next couple of weeks, as long as the temperature is around the same. If it's like up to 110, 115, I'm going to pass. But I can say that, for around 100, 100-ish, we can do another show. So British Airways locking in there. And things improving. Now, since the last time we were on the air, can anybody tell me, we, of course, talked about Starlux. Starlux was the first to announce flying to Phoenix in January, but I don't know if we've been on the air since China Airlines announced plans to fly to Phoenix in December. So if you weren't aware, that's the big news too. So that's our second Taiwanese carrier flying to Phoenix. And of course, a lot of that has to do with the business. TSMC, what is it? TSMC, TMSC, whatever the chip maker is building a huge plant here. Intel has a huge facility on the south and in Chandler. So we're getting some nice presence from the Asian side here in Phoenix over the next year. Yeah, Alex, I saw that. It was so nice that Kevin was nice enough to compliment me that we were the first to be there. And so that was really nice of Kevin to compliment us, giving me the credit for opening up San Diego. That was really nice of him. So, yeah, Taipei to Phoenix. That is correct. So it's not only China Airlines from Taipei, but also Starlux from Taipei. So we have full intention, unless, of course, life changes, but I have full intention of taking the day off when China Airlines comes that day on December, I want to say 4th. And then I also have full intention of being here in January when Starlux comes for their inaugural flight. Austin, you had your appendix removed? Man, well, I'm glad you're doing better. I know, Rick, I guess I just had to open the way for him. Break down the Berlin Wall, so to speak. But it's nice to see San Diego. And, yeah, we have full intention of being back in San Diego probably... if not Labor Day weekend, maybe the following weekend, which would be the 6th through the 9th. And then we'll be on the road in Portland, Denver, and Minneapolis. I know, Tim, we missed it by a day. I know. It was too hot. So, our good friend Tim Arnold is here. There he is. Aircraft Expeditions, yeah, I saw the Max Air I did not expect that, but yeah, I saw the 747-400 from Nigeria land. I believe it's going to its retirement home in Marana. So Aircraft Expeditions, great to see you. Give me just a second. I follow you. Okay. I saw you were here. Yeah. So, just talking to Stephen Davis. It's a massive Sony A1 camera. He's got the legit camera. So that's almost as tall as me, man, that photo lens, but that's awesome. It is good to be seen. Thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing. Yeah, so Matt Man and everybody, I was looking at London. Remember, we talked about our 50th airport extravaganza, and you all voted and decided between either Frankfurt, London, or Honolulu. And I was looking at London just for kicks, and some of the fares from Phoenix or Tucson, not too bad. So I was pretty tempted, and then I found out my laptop needed to be repaired. So maybe I'll have to work some overtime. And other than that, we might do London. I figured for like 5 days flight and everything, it was gonna be $2,200. Now, Honolulu was gonna be, of course, less than that, but I've never spotted at London, so very interesting in that. So, Triton Ken, how's it going? It is a nice day. I'll tell you what, it's really not too bad, especially now that the sun's starting to set. Our temperature was about 105, 106 today. In Phoenix, we're still about 102, but I am drinking water like a man on a mission, so. Nice. I absolutely will, Austin. I absolutely will. So I had a question on what I do full-time for a career. So I actually work in airport operations, and they don't like me telling too much. My manager, I don't have a problem talking about it, but my manager asked, so I try and respect that. But I will just say that I play an integral role in airport operations, making sure that everybody is safe. So that's my full-time job. I work 4 10-hour days and then have 3 days off. So I'm usually working Wednesday through Saturday and then have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So that is usually when we will live stream, is either like Sunday or Monday, depending on where we're at. I will tell you, once the weather gets cooler in Tucson, we'll be back to doing like after work streams, because I can just, go to the airport and be there in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And by the way, big thank you to Storm Chaser Mark and also Tim Arnold and Yin, Josh Aldridge, Ramona Aviation, Richard Zeinert. Thank you for your financial contributions to support the channel. Very kind of all of you. We're just getting started. I know I'm a little all out of sorts. Remember, I haven't been streaming for like 30 days, so I'm just getting kind of back in the zone. So thanks for putting up with me tonight. While we may not be doing, we might be able to do a stream next Sunday. We'll see. If not, if the weather behaves, then we might do something maybe Labor Day weekend. Welcome back, Jake. Austin, I know I saw, last week Qantas brought back the A380. That was awesome. You know what I just realized? I realized our little widget at the bottom is displaying San Diego. So let's see if I can fix that. Yeah. I did get a hotel room here in Phoenix tonight, so I don't have to drive back, which probably a smart move on my part. So there we go. Okay, I changed it to Phoenix. Oh, man. Well, I will do a Davis Monthan stream when it decides to be, I don't know, like 70 degrees. Aircraft Expeditions. That would be lovely. I have no problem with that. It's just, you know, the equipment with no shade. Well, thank you so much, Steven. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much for your support. $9.99 super chat.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you very much, Steven. And his giant Sony. Here, we'll, look at that. Look at that amazing camera. Don't worry, they can't see your face because of the sun. It's just the lens is massive. I just wanted to show the massive lens. Look at that sucker. So he's doing some fine photography there. Steven is. Met him, nice enough. Thank you, Rainy Cajun. Sounds great. Aircraft Expeditions, I'm ready. I am ready for it. Yeah, and again, we're just getting warmed up here underway. It is approximately 7 o'clock, so we're just getting warmed up. Tim, are you ready for a late night?
Oh, heck yeah.
Tim's ready for a late night. He's here. There's our buddy. Oh, yeah? Oh, look at that. Good at 757. Nice. Hey, Steven, what size is that lens? 2 to 6. 2 to 6? Okay, 200 to 600. All right. Big old 200 to 600. That's a dream right there. SkyWest coming in a little fast. Actually, OBX Jake, we have done live stream. We did 2 days of live streaming at Kansas City. If you look in our live section of the channel and you go back to October of last year, we were actually in Kansas City for 2 days, and we did a broadcast in Omaha as well. So yeah, I absolutely would consider going back to MCI, especially we could hang with our friend Joe McBride there in Kansas City. Randy, how's it going? I'm ready for a late night too. I'm totally jealous of the lens, Sandra. Thank you everybody for joining, hitting the like button. It's nice to be back on the air. I know we had like a test stream. I just wanted to make sure we could do 1080. If you notice, the picture quality should look a little bit upgraded because we're going with 1080 tonight. I wanted to try it out. Usually when we're at San Diego, we do 720, 60 frames, mostly because it uses less data and is a little less intensive. But I figured since I haven't been on the air for about a month, we'd try 1080. Steven says the 200-600 lens works great for spotting. I'm sure it does. Peace and love to you. I wonder if I'll get any sunburn. Anyways. Yeah, so I got to remember next time, shorts, neck sleeves, and then a battery, 9-volt battery. I don't know. Okay, Aviation, that's a great question. It's a great question. All right, good night, Josh. Have a great night. Great to see you again. Thank you, Josh. So we're here on the West Coast. It is 7 o'clock. When I need my time guy, Christopher Cotton. 7 o'clock here on the West Coast, Pacific time, and 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Our buddy Carolina Aviation had a great show today from Raleigh, Durham. Raleigh, Durham, and I am in Phoenix. Ben! Hey, thanks so much. Glad to hear the quality is solid. See you, Jake. Welcome back, ERB. So if you're just joining us, you might want to go back. We had a go-around on the show. You can go back. It was British Airways A350 had a fault indication for the brakes, so they had to do a go-around. Thankfully, they got the issue resolved. Hate to see that. Tim telling me the 757 going south. We want it to go north because we are on the north side. If you do it, north side of Phoenix. And again, if you do encounter occasional buffering, just be patient. We're going off of Wi-Fi, not a hardline connection, so we refresh the page, just refresh the page, and we'll do whatever it takes to get back on the air. Thank you, man. We are back. Tim is back. Our new friend, Steven, is here with his 200-600 lens. Sony A1. We also, American took off to London about 25, 30 minutes ago on this side. An E175 from Tulsa. How about that? It is 100 degrees. I do have the benefit of some shade, thankfully. But it's still quite warm. At this point, everything is just wet. So I can't really tell the true heat. Check out this American A321. And we got a nice little pushback, so let's give it up for the ground crew here at American Airlines. And I still have not heard back from Lady in the Ramp. So if she's watching tonight, shout out, give me a call. I will, we can meet up and you can host the show and we can eat Chipotle, which, by the way, is my dinner tonight. Which, for you longtime viewers, doesn't surprise you. You know, 9 times out of 10, I'll be eating Chipotle. So. You're just joining us, don't be afraid. Say hi. Hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, so the spotting, of course, here is kind of split up between the north and the south side. Being in the middle here with the parking garage, you can kind of pick one side or the other. So we're picking the north side. I decided just because we got the Skyline and Camelback Mountain on this side. So that's kind of what we decided on. Yeah, Chipotle does fuel the Pipster. That is factually accurate, man. Maybe if I keep sweating, I'll lose a couple pounds. That would be nice, right? Notice how the ramp is wide enough that you can push back 2 planes at once, right? On either side. So a busier airport probably has ramp control. And we do have, I think, a MAX coming inbound. United Airlines. Maybe it's just a regular United. Yeah, it looks like a 737 900 series. Not a MAX. Yeah, ERB, they had a brake fault indication, and they had to get that remedied before they could land. Jumping jacks will, in fact, shed some pounds. That is correct. Robert Miner, how's it going? Lovely to see you. All right, so the sun is behind the mountains there. So it can kiss my butt. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. After living, God bless the good people who live in this weather year after year. You are my heroes, and man alive, you guys are amazing. Hey, Booyakacha! What's up? So I can finally take off my sunglasses. All right. Now we're getting into a groove just after being on the air just over an hour. Tom Overhead Spotter, what's up? Welcome into Phoenix. Welcome. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Ben be spotting. Ben be spotting. Always. Zoom back out here a little bit. No. Whoa, Tom with the $1.99 super chat. Thanks so much, Tom.
You might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you. Tom has also been a member of Premium Economy for 18 months.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Tom, thank you so much. Well, Ben be spotting. Great stream. Quality is amazing. Watching from Phoenix. Thank you so much, Ben, for that $4.99 super chat.
You might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Awesome, Ben. We're great. I'm just happy to be back. So the last time we were broadcasting from Phoenix, and I live in Tucson, by the way. So ever since I moved in January to Tucson, we did Tucson and Phoenix and whatnot. But our last Phoenix broadcast was all the way back in May. So it's nice to be back. So thank you so much for the warm welcome, Ben. And thank you also, Steven, for the warm welcome. And Tim ran off. Great thing about Tim Arnold is, you know, 1 minute he's here, next minute he just runs off. He's got that unstoppable energy. So check out Southwest Airlines. Thank you, Matt, man. Yeah, it's good to be back. I would say we would, if the weather's right, we would. I'm working overtime next week, so we may not be able to do a stream next week. But if the weather's good like it is, in 2 weeks, that's Labor Day weekend, yeah, we could probably make it happen. All right, Oklahoma Aviation, it's great to see you again. Have a great day. Have a good day at school tomorrow. We'll see you later, dude. Yeah, kind of is, Sandra. Tim. Sandra kind of is, yeah, I would say Tim Arnold kind of is like Waldo. It's a good way of putting it. Yeah. All right, so going to. All right. Now my happiness is exceedingly great now that the sun has decided to dip below the mountains and we are officially under the lights. Or at least I like to call it that. Holy cow, Jennifer Rutherford. How the heck are you, Jennifer? Great to see you. Hope Dallas is well. Dallas continues to have the spoils of the aviation world with the A380 from Qantas coming back. I saw that last week. And I don't want to give too much away. Well, maybe I will either. Tell you what, 8 o'clock, I'll give you an update of our travels. And you'll be excited to hear one place in particular. And it's not London, Honolulu, or Frankfurt. But great to see you, Jennifer. All right. Hey, Indy Spotter, have a great day at school tomorrow. Thanks for staying up late. Get some rest. Have a great day at school tomorrow. We'll see you again. That is a good way of putting it. I am part vampire. Yep. Well, I definitely sharpen the canines, man. It's an A321neo pushing back here at Phoenix. Again, we talked about it a while ago. It's always worth mentioning. Not one, but 2 Asian carriers are coming to Phoenix in the next 4 months. 4 or 5 months. So, it's been 30 days since we've been on the air, basically. We'll call it a month. But since my hiatus, China Airlines announced that they're going to come to Phoenix, I believe it was 3 times a week from Taipei, Taiwan. And that's on the heels of Starlux coming to Phoenix in January. So China Airlines is going to be coming December, and then Taipei, Starlux is going to be coming in January. So that is a big deal here in Phoenix. Big deal, and we're really excited. I'm excited for Phoenix. I'm excited. And also, Starlux and American Airlines announced an interline agreement. So I guess they are starting a relationship, which is great. Of course, we'll be back in San Diego. I'm thinking targeting the 6th through the 9th, maybe, of September. Yeah, it's true, Tom. Winds aren't too bad. And you know, as a general rule, Tom, Phoenix isn't too windy of an airport. I would say typically your breeze will be at most 10 to 15 knots with an occasional storm that comes in. There was a haboob, I want to say last week. And then they had a monsoon storm in Phoenix probably Thursday night. We've had a little bit of rain in Tucson. We had a couple of storms like back-to-back nights, but nothing too major. So we're a little on the still dry side. Who's AXD? What's up? I am live. Dust storm. Got it. E175 here. Usually it does, Tom. When I can tell you just from experience that it'll go down about 25, 30 degrees once the rain happens. And when it gets this hot, like to me, so this is my first time living in a desert. Like humidity isn't horrible, but when you're in a desert and it's 105, like 30% humidity is downright miserable, like awful. Oh man, that's crazy. San Luis Obispo got closed due to a tail strike. Wow. San Luis Obispo is a challenging airport. Very interesting. Yeah, Booyakacha, great question. And no, it's the same camera. But what we are trying, so usually we broadcast in 720 at 60 frames. But tonight, since I hadn't used any data for like a month, I figured, well, let's see if we can do 1080. So we're at 1080 at 60 frames. Usually I default to 720 just because Booyakacha, it uses less data. But we're trying 1080 tonight, and yeah, so it looks pretty great. So thank you. Glad to see it's looking très bien. We check out this Alaska Max landing. 40 knot gust. Yikes. Wow. That's pretty close to the limits. Yeah, but so yeah, tonight we're doing a 1080 broadcast, seeing if the data can keep up with it. So far, for the most part, it's been work. We had a couple hiccups, but otherwise, it seems to be holding its own. So, you know, if it's long-term mess up, then we have to go down to 720. But yeah, we're at 1080 tonight, so that's the extra sharp picture. Yep, I'm splurging, Telly. I am splurging on 1080 tonight. So we'll be talking more about the travels of the channel in the upcoming at 8 o'clock. Whoa, Mattman, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Mattman. Very kind of you.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you, Mattman. Southwest Airlines landing here. It's a MAX 8. I still have not heard anything on the 737 MAX 7 certification. So all is quiet. Spanos, what's up? Nice. Very cool. No worries, Telly. I've been lurking on everybody else's shows for the last 30 days. And man, being like, man, I miss doing this. And I miss all you. So it's good to be back. Yeah, like we said, we weren't going to start until Portland, but I was like, I have got to get out of my funk, my mental fog and my mental funk. So I was like, oh, well, the weather's not too bad here this weekend. So I was like, we'll try a show. Yes, casual plane lover, back in Phoenix. It is great to be here. And yeah, it's great to be back because we mentioned, our last show was in Phoenix was in May. And what can I say? I'm a bit of a softie to the heat. And now you know what's going to happen. Mattman's going to give me a hard time when I have a jacket on and it's 60 degrees. So I'm now forever cursed of having thin blood. So I know, Jackal. There's some. There needs to be more. There's downtown Phoenix. Downtown Phoenix and Chase Field. Oh, yeah? Sounds good. Who's hexed? I did miss all of you. Mattman can attest to me bouncing off the apartment walls. That is factually accurate. Because when it's 108, 110, you go outside in Tucson and you just are like, no. And you have to get everything done before noon. And then you just sit inside your apartment because it really is miserable. It's not fun. And so, yeah, I'm going a little crazy here. Yeah, trains, boats, and planes. It is cool. You know what's really cool is when we do it in the morning during the week because as we check out a Frontier A320 Neo, the F-16s will usually fly in the morning from Morris Air National Guard Base, and they usually will send out at least on a weekday, they'll probably send 30, 35, 40 F-16s out. So it's not the busiest airport in the world, definitely not like Phoenix. The airport I hear is on track to about 4 million passengers, a little over 4 million passengers for 2025, whereas Phoenix is like over 50. But we always get some interesting stuff. Like, for example, last week we had a 747-400 that flew all the way from Nigeria to Tucson. We've had the Antonov there a few times since that. Never been able to catch it on the live stream, but the Antonov's been there a few times. We've had the Iraqi Airways 777 fly there. A lot of these international carriers what they'll do is fly into Tucson Airport to clear customs, and then they will go up to Marana, the boneyard, to either for storage, or there's a company called Ascent Aviation that does overhauls and freighter conversions on planes. So, for example, they're finishing up 2 hangars at Marana that are going to do 777 freighter conversions. So from passenger jets to freighter conversions. So pretty cool. Spanos, thank you so much for that $3 super chat. And I have plenty of water. Thank you for asking.
Good manners are the glue of society.
Thank you for that $3 super chat, Spanos. Yeah, I have my cooler with me and like 6 waters, and I'm already through 2 of them. So, whoops. So I'm definitely drinking as much as I can. but water, not alcohol. Yeah, trains, boats, and planes. It's fun. You definitely have to keep your eye on flight radar or flight aware because you'll never know what pops up. Occasionally, I've seen the F-18s, the F-35s, a KC-135, C-17. The only common military aircraft I haven't seen, two of them, I haven't seen a KC-46 Pegasus, and I have not seen a C-5 Galaxy at Tucson. Most everything else I've seen. I've seen an F-15, an F-18, an F-35, the F-16s. I've seen C-17, C-135, KC-135. Yeah, never seen the Pegasus or the Galaxy at Tucson. Oh, look at that, Jane. Thanks so much for that $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Jane.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Great advice, Jane. Thank you for liking and subscribing, everybody. 142 likes. Wonderful. Thanks, Jane. It was nice to get up here. I looked at the forecast and I was like, you know what? I miss being on the air. Ah, nice, Southpaw. And of course, the 747 SP I saw. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you for that. Scott Kuiper, I am back. What's up, man? Scott Kuiper, shout out to the East Coast. Great to see you. So I have a friend who's going to be an air ops officer here at Phoenix. I think he's starting in a month. But I'm going to give him a hard time, and hopefully we can get him up here or at least share some photos with us. So he's a good guy, and he'll be starting here in a month as an air ops officer. So I call him Dat Dude. He from the Big Lebowski, Dat Dude. Oh, you missed the 747 Southpaw? Doggone it. What's up, Rachel? All right. See, I'm starting to get back in my flow of monitoring the chat. Oh, look at you, Scott. Giving one of my favorite phrases of all time, it's a dry heat. Ugh. And when somebody says that, you might as well just run away. Run away from them. That is pretty cool. They let you in the blimps. That's freaking awesome, man. They let you in the blimps? That is dope. Things so, and another thing, Tucson, because of how hot it is typically the slow season as far as commercial traffic and action. Same thing with Phoenix. Summertime is a little bit slower. Remember when we were broadcasting in like January, February, Air Canada would send like the Dreamliner and the A330 and the 777, and Delta would send like 767s and A330s. So wintertime is a great time to plane spot in Tucson and Phoenix, because that's when a lot of the action comes in. Plus, Tucson, because the University of Arizona will get athletic charters, so that's kind of cool. So for football season, we might get some cool stuff. I wasn't in Tucson last year for football season, so this year I'm here, so we should probably get some cool stuff. That's true, Jackal. But to give you background, so I grew up in Chicago. First 23 years of my life were in Chicago. So I was used to seasons and maybe the temperature getting to like 95 occasionally. But even though it was hot, it wouldn't stay hot for too long before a cold front would come through. Here in the desert, it's just like 105 sunny, 105 sunny, 107 sunny, 110 sunny, 102 sunny. Same thing every day. I hope so too, Scott, when you come out here. Yeah, Jackal, of course, the A350 for Air France, they're doing 5 times a week here. I don't know if they're going to stick with that in the wintertime, but they upgraded beginning in May, right? So Phoenix lost Condor, but since they lost Condor, they picked up British, or not British Airways. They've picked up Aeromexico and then, of course, Air France. And then in December, they'll start China Airlines. And then after that, in January, Starlux. And honestly, I think there could be one more international airline. But that's just me speculating. And if you're just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name's Pip. We've been off the air for about a month. So it's great to be back with everybody. And we do plan on going late tonight, probably 10:30, 11. So if you're wondering how long are you going to be on tonight, Pip? Well, probably 10:30, 11. I did get a hotel here in Phoenix, so I won't have to drive back. And yeah, very nice little thing. I think it's supposed to be like 108 tomorrow. It's going to get hot again, like towards the latter part of the week. It'll be in the 110s here. And then Tucson's probably going to be 107, 108. So that sucks. That's all right. Oh, sorry, Scott. 10:30 our time, so 1:30 in the morning your time. I don't know where Tim says, I'm downstairs in the terminal right now getting dinner at Chelsea's Kitchen. Sounds good, Tim. I think it's about time for my dinner, too. So, what we got going on? All right, we got American 2300 from Philadelphia on a A321neo. Then it's Southwest 3630 from Spokane. Then it's United 1152 from Houston on a 737-900. Then about 10 minutes out, we've got American 2831 from Washington Reagan on an A321neo. You know, Scott, I haven't decided. I didn't put one out. And judging by the sun, and I also have to take care of some things here in Phoenix. So I don't know. Probably not. I might stay another night here in Phoenix. Not sure, though, Scott. If we stay another night, we'll probably do another night show tomorrow. But if not, then I'll just head back home to Tucson tomorrow. There is the Philly special indeed. Shout out to the ramp controllers and ops staff in there. See, that's one of the ramp towers. Air Canada. Is that true, Tim? How about that? That sounds awesome. Okay, so on the Goodyear blimp with this 1925 throwback wrap on it, cost $250,000, 30 hours to put on the strips. Dang. No. Sounds like Southpaw needs to buy that. Sounds like Southpaw needs to make an investment. You know what we're going to do? We're going to look at this lovely dusk here. The city of Phoenix. Phoenix? Sorry, I'm trying to get you all the colors of the skyline here, and I'm not doing a very good job. Yes, David, we've been talking about that. Thank you for bringing that up. That is very exciting. I have full intention of being here on December 4th for China Airlines. If I can get around, I'm going to probably take a day off from work. But, yeah, that is the plan. X2 friends, yeah, the A350 is in fact here. I'll show you. You can kind of see the tail parked on it. It leaves about 8:30. What's really cool, X2, is that A350 did a go around tonight. It had a brake indication fault come up, so they had to do a go around on final, and came back and landed. If you refresh the page, Randy, that should take care of it. Oh, is it December 3rd, not the 4th? Okay, even better. Thank you, David. My apologies. So that is the Phoenix skyline. Beautiful sunset here in Phoenix tonight. Yeah, not exactly, Scott. Exactly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Tom, you're right. So this microphone, or how the board that I have set up, if there's no sound, then it cuts it off. So, correct. And I did forget. So I forgot 3 things today. I forgot a battery for my other microphone that picks up the airport sound. I forgot shorts, and I also forgot my neck screens. My neck sleeves. So, cut me a little slack. I have been out of streaming for about 30 days, so I'm a little rusty. Arizona does have great sunsets for sure, ERB. That is factually accurate. Trying to level it out. Sorry, folks. Uh-oh. Yeah, Tom. I am. Yes, that is. I am at least wearing pants, Tom. Thank you. So this is I think this is our A321 Neo from cross country from Washington D.C. Reagan National Airport. Well, I went to church today, Scott. So dress pants, and then I came directly from church here, and I realized when I packed my little suitcase, I was like, oh, I forgot my shorts. Oh, is that true? X2? That's awesome, man. What's up, Chaotic Mean? Starluck starts January 15th. That is true, yeah. I haven't had any close calls with my fat head like we do in San Diego, Scott. Where they fly right over my head. Here it is. Oh, there it is, Air Canada. There's actually an Air Canada flight, everybody. Oh, you like Breeze Airways, Jackal? I worked for Breeze Airways, so yeah. Glad you like them. Air Canada. Interesting, Richard. Cornstarch. Now, I have heard cornstarch is good. I have heard. Jazz is still operating. Okay, that makes sense, Scott. Yeah, the furthest I can go, I can't swing it because I'm on the north side of the parking garage, David. So it's either usually the north side or the south side. There, that's as best as I can get over there. If you can kind of see, because they're building two piers. I think, is it two piers or one pier over there to accommodate the growth with new gates. Aloha!
Oh, yeah.
Hawaiian landing on the south side there.
Yep, but it's got to park on the north side.
It does have to park, yep. No problem, David. Yeah, trains, boats, and planes. It's pretty wild. They have anywhere from 70 to 90 F-16 stationed at Tucson Morris Air National Guard Base. Pretty crazy stuff. Ah, yes, Storm Chaser Mark. Arizona is very strong in the Sunset Department. They are very strong in the Sunset Department. In fact, I'll give you some more action here. We'll lock that camera in. Oh, that's because Chaotic Bean, Tim Arnold's with me, so you'll hear him. All right. Oh, we've got a Delta 798 from JFK on an A320neo. Then it'll be JetBlue 135 from JFK. So back-to-back JFK arrivals. The helicopters. You know, occasionally the helicopters, trains, boats, and planes will... my understanding is that the military, if they come to Tucson instead of an active military installation and they land at a commercial base, they get the benefit of what's called per diem, so a daily monetary allowance. So that's why a lot of military aircraft will land at Tucson instead of Davis-Monthan, because they can get per diem, which, you know, makes sense. Yeah, it'll be an interesting week, man, for Air Canada. Nice, Storm Chaser Mark. Love DJI. Love me some DJI drones. Jackal, I think I can do that. Yeah, we'll be back here a lot more, especially as the temperatures cool down. We could probably do an all-day stream, like a 7 to 7 stream or a 6 to 6 stream, probably, especially with Tim Arnold here. So if I need to use the bathroom, he can cover things. No, Ben, unfortunately, I won't be here on Wednesday. I will be back at work in Tucson. So, but yeah, we started when I first moved here. We started doing. We rotated between Tucson and Phoenix. So here is our Delta 798 from New York City, JFK. Yeah, very much an expensive hobby, for sure. I hear you, Storm Chaser Mark. I'm right with you. Speaking of which, Storm Chaser Mark, before I got my job in Tucson, I was like gonna do storm chasing this spring, but I'll have to lean on you for advice or counsel or all of the above. Oh man, look at Orange Cone Vlog with the big Autel drones. Big time. I wanted to get up here earlier in the day, but I was pretty tired after work. So I work 4 10-hour shifts and then am off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, no, Scott, not storm chasing in Arizona. When I was living in Texas. No. Although you could do storm chasing with the monsoons. I thought about that as we check out our JetBlue arrival from JFK here on an Airbus A320. Hey, Michael V. Andre, thanks so much for that $2 super chat. Glad you're enjoying the beautiful stuff. So I have to admit, Orange Cone Vlog, I did have a drone, but then I found out that they were mandating licenses, and I was like, I don't use it enough, so I sold it. Thanks so much, Michael V. Andre, for that $2 super chat.
Good manners are the glue of society.
I could chase dust storms, but they would probably be chasing me, Scott. I have in the past taken the National Weather Service spotters class in Texas. What's up, Mass Fokker? Tell you what I do need. I need some tennis shoes. I bet, Storm Chaser Mark. Is there anything you don't do, Orange Cone Vlog? Are you like gonna ever retire? Thanks to the Hyatt Place, Phoenix Airport, for filling my cooler up with ice, keeping me hydrated and cool. Looks like we got some southwesty action-y. All right, Orange Cone, great to see ya. Have a great night. Wonderful to see ya. All right, Southpaw, bedtime, I understand. Have a great night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for your pictures, and we will catch you again. Very entrepreneurial. Yeah, who doesn't love a good sunset? See you, Jacko. We'll see you next time. Hey, yes. Thank you so much for everybody contributing to the channel. Great to see everybody. Oh, and you know what? I did say I got distracted. I didn't show British Airways tail. There is the British Airways tail right there. Bears 31 Buffalo. Nice. That's what we like to see, Orange Cone. That's right. We got a lot of droners here. Tom's a droner. Orange Cone's a droner. Who else do I know is a droner here? I know there are a few on the channel. Go Brewers. Southpaw leaving me with that. Ouch. The Cubs definitely need to step it up.
Heavy alert.
Heavy alert. What?
Heavy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there is one. Tim telling us that Hawaiian Airlines, there it is. Taxiing in the old A330. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a period in, I think it was November through March, that they flew the Dreamliner here. Good one, Matt, man. Tim says he never gets tired of Hawaiian.
I just wish that they still had the 787 service.
Well, maybe they'll bring the 787 back, man. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. Hi, Susan. Well, thanks for checking in. I'm doing well. It's nice to be back on the air. ERB, our good friend Tim Arnold, is here. We had Steven earlier. Amazing photographer. There's downtown. I'm going to move it so we can... There we go. I can get Chase Field in there. Whoops. Yeah, exactly, David. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Hawaiian did stop flying into Austin, and I think they're, Mark, they're also not doing Boston. They're cutting that out. Scott says the Guardians plane came in at 1810, Delta 8876. I have, David. That's a great question. I don't know how I feel about it, David. I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about Alaska's new livery. Yep, Seoul. Obviously, I think they're making adjustments with the increase of international flying for Hawaiian and also Alaska. Speaking of Alaska, there's an Alaska landing right now. Hey, thank you so much, Mike, for subscribing. My name's Pip. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us here from Phoenix, or phonetically Phoenix. Phoenix? So this is our first live stream back in like over 30 days. So I've missed all of you. It's great to be back. Thank you for joining in. It honestly wasn't too bad. If I had to say one thing that I might change is we might move the start time back to like 7. So the sun's then not as much of an issue. But then we miss out on British Airways. But the plus is that as we get further and further into fall, the sun will not be out as much. So that'll actually correct itself. So we'll be back here. Don't know when exactly, but if the weather is not too hot, we may be back here in like Labor Day weekend. Next week, I'm working overtime. So I 50-50 on a stream. But it's good to be back. And of course, good to be back in Phoenix. And yeah. United Airlines, you can see that tail pretty clearly. All right, Storm Chaser Mark, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for your generous contribution to the channel. We look forward to seeing you again. Take care, Storm Chaser Mark. I know, David. When it was when I got here, it was like 104. So if I can take the sun out, or most of the sun out, and be in the upper 90s to 100, then okay, I can survive that if I have enough water and the shade of the parking garage. So we will see. I think Sandra's just upset that Alaska didn't join SkyTeam or something. They went for One World. Matt Man is a man of United. I tend to be American. Everybody always asks me what my favorite airline is, and I always say American. And the reason I say American is because they were the first airline to hire me as a flight dispatcher. So they are close to my heart because they gave me a chance. Cochise County, nice. Ginny has a question. All right, Ginny's got a good question for us all, folks. She says, has anyone out there flown Allegiant? We may take a trip to see Mount Rushmore next year, and Allegiant flies to Rapid City from Mesa. So has anybody flown Allegiant, and what is your review? Good question, Ginny, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Pip, and it's nice to meet you. Next arrival, American 1951 from San Diego on a 737 MAX 8. I'm thinking we'll get back to San Diego probably September 6th through the 9th, 7th through the 9th, depending on how finances go, of course. Nice, Tom. Oh, you know what? It's 8 o'clock. It's time to talk about our travel plans. I have never flown Allegiant either. What I will tell you is Mesa's got a lot of choices and to fly out of, so keep in mind that I will say this, you do need to be aware of this, Jenny, that Allegiant doesn't always fly every single day to somewhere. So that's the only thing to keep to remember. They don't fly every single day to a destination. They may fly 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a week. So depending on how you plan your vacation, you need to keep that in mind. So. Well, ERB, I'm going to be biased. I'm always going to say American. So Mattman's always going to say United. Sandra's can always say Delta. I mean, if you look at profitability, then it's Delta ERB. Plus, our friend First Officer Mark, he's my buddy, and he does some flying for the red, white, and blue. So you really need to be unbiased about it. And Mattman is biased. He likes United. I like American. Sandra works for Delta. But as far as who makes the most money, it's Delta. I think it is about time to pull out the dinner. Some Chipotle. I've got to get some dinner time music while I'm eating. Kind of like you're on hold. There's downtown Phoenix looking nice in the night lights while we're under the lights here at Phoenix Sky Harbor. Well, I have the Sky Miles card too, Sandra, so on you. Ah, yes, Tom, the travel plans. Thank you. See, I'm like a squirrel. I get easily distracted. All right, so our travel plans for the next couple of months are very exciting. I'm pleased to announce, of course, if you didn't know, that we are scheduled to fly to Portland, Oregon, and unless something comes up, if I'm sick or my computer breaks or whatever. Portland, Oregon will be the 13th through the 16th, or 14th through the 16th. The following week, September, which is like the 21st through the 23rd, we will be in Denver. We're going to see if we can track down an A380. Denver is a difficult airport to spot at because it's so big. It's tough to catch all the runways, but we're going to try and see if we can catch ourselves an A380. So we're going to head to Denver for a couple days on the 21st through the 23rd. And then we are the following week, going to be in Minneapolis to enjoy some lovely fall weather in the 10,000 Lakes State. We had an awesome time in Minneapolis the last time we were there in May of 2024. No. Yes? Yeah, 2024. So last year, and I had such a good time that I want to go back. So that's what we're going to do. Following week, we are going to be in Salt Lake City, the first city I ever live streamed from. That's where I started the live streaming, was in Salt Lake City. So we are scheduled to be there October 6th and 7th. It's going to be a quick trip, Monday, Tuesday, but we'll fly out Monday morning and then come back Tuesday evening right now. So all of those flights are already booked, and unless weather's bad, the technology, or I'm sick comes up, we'll be there. And then this is the new trip I added this week. I haven't told anybody this, so this is a new trip. But for those who are in the state of Texas, you will be excited to hear I tentatively am scheduled to be flying to DFW November 8th through the 11th. Or maybe it's the 9th through the 11th. But yes, we are headed back to DFW. We've been talking about it. We will be back in DFW. I booked the flight this week. So unless something comes up, I do have plans to be back in Dallas. So very exciting stuff. So we will be back in DFW November 8th through the 11th. Basically, we'll be streaming the 9th and 10th. So that's a Sunday and Monday. I fly out early Tuesday morning. And then Saturday night, I get in late. So exciting stuff. So pleased to announce we've added to our travels Dallas-Fort Worth. Very exciting. So look forward to seeing y'all, you fine folks in DFW. Knock on wood, the weather's good there. I think it should be good by then. Bob, thanks for your input on Allegiant flying out of Rockford. Shout out to the Rockford Ice Hogs. I actually applied for a job in Rockford. I really wanted it, but they never wrote back, so I guess they did not want me. That's fine. I am not offended at all. Still love Rockford. Bookmark, you like Rockford for Allegiant? Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Tom. Thanks for your contribution. Have a great night. Get some rest, good sir. Have a great Monday. So we're excited to get back to DFW. Is anybody still there? It just went quiet. Guess nobody's excited about DFW. That's all good. I know there's a delay. All right. Let me give you a look here at some lovely A320 action. It's gonna be nice sleeping in. Very nice. Hey, I want to take a quick second to say thank you to everybody who's contributed to the channel. Helps ensure trips like this that can happen in the future. Matt, man, I don't know the official date. They just put out a announcement to tour the terminal. I assume it'll be in October-ish, maybe November, but we'll see. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the evening where I step away for a few minutes to eat. So I am putting the moderators in charge, Rainy Cajun, Mattman, Yin. Who else we got in here? Oh, by the way, Dreamweaver is in Europe, so that's why you don't see her, because she's sleeping right now. But she is in Europe. But Mattman, Rainy Cajun, Yin. Who else is moderating in the house? Well, thank you, F-150, San Antonio, Texas. You know, I have no problem coming back. If I had more time, we'd definitely come to San Antonio. And we'd also do Austin, too. But looking forward to it, so thank you so much. So Yin, Mattman, Rainy Cajun, you guys are in charge for a few minutes while I eat my Chipotle. So I will put the camera, let's see, so you can at least see some of the action. I'll put it on the runway. How about right there? How about right there? Let's do that. No? How about that? No? We'll do this. Oh, I can't decide. I'll do the skyline. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys in a few. I'll monitor the chat. So just because, so I know when people talk trash on me, like Scott Kuiper is notorious for talking trash when I'm gone. So I'm still keeping an eye on things. But we'll talk to you in a minute. Taking my break. Alrighty. I am back. You guys. Silver Wings Aviation, I laughed at that one too. Well done. Thank you, Yin. Thank you, Mattman. Thank you, Rainy Cajun, for keeping the peace. I am back. Actually, and so Rainy Cajun, speaking of the spicy I went with the spicy sausage and egg McMuffin. Actually pretty good. Actually pretty dang good, to be honest. Is it spicy? It is. A little bit. But it's not horrible. Yeah, I was really hungry, Scott. I did not waste any time. And thank you, everybody, joining. And thank you, everybody, for letting me eat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It has been 30 days, 32 days since we've been on the air. So it's great to be back here in Phoenix. Going off the rails. Ah. Oh, look at that. There she is. Dreamweaver randomly woke up to say hi. There she is. Randomly, Dreamweaver is in Ireland, England, Scotland. Who knows? Somewhere in the United Kingdom. So great to see Dreamweaver. Deru, what a pretty setting. Great show. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Very kind of you to say those kind words. Yeah. Phoenix is looking all right tonight. And most importantly, the sun is not out, which means my face is not melting. So that's pretty sweet. So that is pretty sweet. Next arrival. Where are we in the arrivals? Let's get you some arrival action. Because we're right in the middle of our show. And we'll be on probably at least another 2 hours. American 1815 from Boston on an A321neo is next. Landing here on the north side. Runway 26. Great to see you, Dreamweaver. Jameis says, go to the Greektown restaurant. You'll thank me. All right. I can do that. I might do that tomorrow or on a future trip. So I am staying at a hotel tonight. I figured, you know what? If I'm doing a night show, I really don't want to be driving back at like 1 a.m. Plus, I felt kind of lazy. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a hotel. I will do that, Jameis. Or Jamie. I'll go Jamie. All right, Dreamweaver, sleep well. We'll talk to you soon. Sorry, Jamie. When Jamie Shelton all ran together, I was like, is that Jameis Helton or Jamie Shelton? So sorry. I assume it's Jamie, not Jameis. My bad. That's on me. And while we have a second, I want to thank all our contributors to the channel, supporting the channel financially, who send super chats, PayPals, GoFundMes. Thank you to Storm Chaser Mark, Richard Zeinert, Matt Mann. Also, thank you to Yin. Thank you to Josh Aldridge, Michael Via Andre. Thank you to Steven. Thank you to Ben. Thank you also to Jane in Green Valley. Thank you to Oklahoma Aviation. Thank you to Tim Arnold, who is here tonight, but he's like, where's Waldo? So he's all about the plane spotting. So thank you to all of you. You make these broadcasts possible. We are here in Phoenix. We are between the A and B gates here on Terminal 4 at Phoenix Sky Harbor. This airport had, what was it, in 2024, a little 52 million passengers come through here. This is an American hub. This is Southwest Airlines, one of their focus cities. They don't call them hubs. You know, I did not, Mattman, I did not go with that because I had a coupon, but the coupon expired. So I was like, you know, if I'm going to all these places, I got to save up some money, especially if we're going to go to London. I figured it would cost round about a little over $2,000 between hotel and flight and food. $2,000 and $2,500 to go to London. But so I did not do the snack wrap yet. I did the Wendy's $2.99 Dave single. All right, Dreamweaver, good night, my dear. Our good friend and moderator, Dreamweaver, across the pond. So maybe I'll do that if they give me another coupon, Mattman. But I'm a cheap son of a gun, so I need the coupon. Yeah, we got to push back on this A321. Sandra's got an eye on it. So it's right in front of us, as you can see there. It's like right in front of us. So this gives you, it does give you a really good view when you're here on the garage in Phoenix. I elected to go with the north side tonight instead of the south side because gotta love me some British Airways 350 action. Barbara Sterling, hello, hello. How are you, my dear? Great to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Greetings. Cajun Entertainment 2516. James thing got my attention. I'm James. My brother Jamie died 3 days old. I got to give little brother Jamie a shout out. In heaven, RP brother, this bud's for you. I'm 37. He would have been 35. I like it. This bud's for you. I like it. It is great to see you, Barbara Sterling. Let's see if they do the old rudder. Big Fred. Well, hello, Big Fred. Yeah, it's good to see you. Welcome into Phoenix. It's still like 94, just in case you're wondering. But the fact that the sun is down makes it like 10 times better. Come on, give me the old tail wiggle in the rudder. An elevator up, elevator down. Oh, cool, Yin. Stay hydrated. Las Vegas is hot too. And we can hear and feel those engines up here. Now the flaps are set on this A321 in front of us. I just keep dreaming of the day when both China Airlines and Starlux will be here in January. That's exciting. Thank you so much, everybody, liking and subscribing. They sure are, Sandra. They must have like a waiting for ramp control to let them proceed. Or maybe somebody's up when they should be seated. Oh, there they go. Got the nose lighting on. They've been given their instructions, and they are ready to taxi to the south side. The majority of departures, if you're not familiar with Phoenix, they depart on the south side runway, and most of them will land on this north side runway, which is kind of funny because the longer runway is on this side, not the south side. What are you going to do? Scott. Yeah, I bet it was pretty saucy there.
Ride's coming in.
Oh, yeah, my ride, my SkyWest from Tucson to Phoenix. Our friend Tim Arnold is saying is coming in. Hey, 200 likes. Not bad, Matt, man, for being off for an entire 30 days. Great show tonight. Great job, everybody. Thanks for liking and subscribing on a busy Sunday. Thanks for reporting that. Really grateful for all of you. It's just nice to be back talking to all of you because, I mean, honestly, you're my friends. So before I was just talking to the wall in my apartment or taking naps and turning down the air conditioning to 68. So, yeah. So, really grateful for all of you. I also want to give a shout out to Kevin Stanhope. I don't know if he's watching, working, or lurking, but he was kind enough to contribute $15 to our San Diego goal. We did not reach it, so I refunded his contribution because we wanted to get to $100. But I got to give him a big shout out, Kevin Stanhope. We check out this Delta 737 landing. Is this from Salt Lake City? Yeah, the key here is in Phoenix right now. It's still hot. So being at night, this is probably, I bet you this is the shift that the senior people, they either bid early in the mornings or they bid the late shift. So they don't have to deal with the sun. Nope, not too bad, Yin. Not too bad at all. Yeah, Cincinnati's pretty good, Scott. They've got a little park there, and it overlooks runway 36 right, 18 left, and then also a good view of runway 9 or runway 27. What is up, Haz? Yeah, I'm still rocking it. I'm rocking it. Nope. Nope. There we go. That looks a little more straight. Yep, no fence issues either. Exactly, Scott. All right, Haz. Have a great day at school tomorrow. Great to see you again. Yeah, yeah, definitely one of the good ones, Scott. Definitely Cincinnati. The Queen City. Say 321. Inbound. Interesting, Scott. Very interesting. So let's tell you, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arriving here in Phoenix. I can look out on the sky and count 6 or 7 deep. So we've got Southwest 3683 and a 700 landing next. Then it's American 2660 on a MAX 8 from Portland, Oregon. Then it's Southwest 3937 landing from Omaha. That's right, Omaha on a MAX 8. Got it, James. Okay. I gotcha. So this Southwest is from a long way away. I forgot already. So it is from a long way away. Indianapolis. If you're just tuning in, thank you for liking and subscribing to Pip Hastings Aviation. I was mentioning this to a couple people, but this is kind of like if I ever do this full-time live streaming and aviation education, this period will be like spring training, right? So this is our spring training. Our next couple of shows are going to be our spring training shows before we get into the quote-unquote season. So, you know, it's a time to get those mistakes out, to get that rust out. Jackson, what? Jackson saying hi on a school night? Wow. What's up, dude? How's it going? Welcome into Phoenix. We had a A350 British Airways go around the first half hour of the show. Portland, yeah. Portland first on the list. Dominant. And if everything goes according to plan, we might have Rainy Cajun join us. Yeah, Omaha. Tim, Omaha's next. Omaha! Omaha! I think it's about time. My batteries are about to go out on my camera, so I need to stretch and see if I can grab another one. It's about time. Oh, yeah. You've been getting some fires up there, man. Oh, an MD-11 or an MD-80? Sweet. Jackson, stay safe out there. I know they've been getting some fire action. Yep, I sure did. Jamie, I absolutely did. That's wild. This is our Omaha arrival. Glad you do, Jamie. We like to have a little fun here, as well as education. Make it entertaining. Glad you like it. You might get moderated out. Yeah, you might have some unrighteous dominion being both a co-host and moderator. Actually, you can probably... honestly, it'd be kind of nice, Rainy Cajun. You can host the show. I can just kick back and relax, because I'm used to doing everything, looking at the chat, camera work, and broadcasting all at once. So I may turn over most of the duties over to you. Nice. Sounds good, Jackson. Get some rest, dude. Great to see you. Keep doing what you're doing, making that money. Showing those ladies what's up. I don't have a second headset. Well, that's not true. I do. I do actually have a second headset, man. I might take the second headset because it's not as high quality, and I'll let Rainy Cajun get the high quality headset that I have on right now. Yeah, if Rainy Cajun's co-hosting, he gets the nice broadcasting headset. Yo, Scott, what's going on, man? Good evening. Welcome into Phoenix in the evening. Oh, okay, Rainy Cajun's got his own headset. Matt, man, he is good to go. Actually, Matt, man, there's a way I think that we can actually remotely connect Rainy Cajun to my headset. So he can be in his office and just chatting away. Great to see you, Scott. CRJ taxiing in here. Oh, Jamie, that is actually one of the most requested airports I get. And the answer is yes. Yeah, for sure. If if we were ever on the East Coast, we would definitely make it happen for sure. Absolutely. I know that would please Scott and Kevin Stanhope if we did Philadelphia. So yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Dreambird? Great to see ya. Yeah, and remember, thank you to so many of you who have contributed. All of the contributions and memberships, they go back into the channel for trips and cover trip costs and such. So as we see Frontier here landing. Yeah, that's right. BWE 2. BWE 2. But yeah, I totally would do, I would have to probably get a table, Jamie, for just to be in the grass there. I have done plane spotting at Philadelphia one time when I lived on Long Island. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing. It's great to see all of you after I've been off the air for about a month. It has cooled down, yes. They call me 413, thankfully. Yeah, it's still warm, plenty warm. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I've gone through like my 4th bottle of water. So, yeah. It says it's 96. Weather Channel is usually a couple degrees warm, so we'll call it 94. I'll say 94 as we check out this Southwest arrival. 94 degrees. Hey, what's up, DW? Great to see ya. Helsinki plane spotting. Good morning. Hello to beautiful Helsinki. Boy, Helsinki sounds great right about now. It is, what are we at? Like 33 Celsius, 34 Celsius here. 94 degrees. Well, there goes the battery. No worries. I've got another one to keep us going. Stand by. Up. There we go. First time operator. Yep, exactly, Jamie. That is exactly what I'm thinking. Oh boy, they call me 413 with the old, oh, it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat. Yep. Oh, British Airways has pushed back. They'll be going to the south side, so you can see the Union Jack livery. That is the A350-1000 going back to London Heathrow. Of course, Phoenix is a One World affiliated airport, being an American hub. So British Airways flies here. And that is the only, other than Alaska, that flies to Phoenix, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so British Airways has flown here for a while. But my suspicion is Starlux might be working towards One World membership, maybe? That would be interesting. That'd be pretty rad, too. Scott, I think I would need a truck, too. I'd need, like, my pickup. Yeah, see, Jamie and I said the same thing about the same time. Definitely need a truck because of the fence. Next inbound arrival for us on 26 is Southwest 313 from Albuquerque on a 737-800, Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then Southwest 3554 from Kansas City on a 737-800 will be next. So this is our Albuquerque. Yeah, it usually does. Yep. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scott. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to so many of you who contributed so far. Very generous of you. You can contribute via Super Chat, join the Pip House Club, or you can contribute via PayPal or GoFundMe. The links. Oh, and we have merchandise too. Lovely T-shirts, stickers, and a hat. Oh, really? Nice, Jamie. How about that? See, this is a great way. People meet people. We're connecting people. We're like an airline of ourselves. Some Me 175 action. Sandra asks Pip, what's that light under the windows towards the flight decks forward from the wing? I will have to look a little closer. You mean the nose wheel light? When they're landing, okay? I'll look for that. I've been shot. No, I haven't been shot. Kind of upset that I have to drive home in these pants tomorrow because I don't have any shorts. Till I messed it up. All right. Trying to see what you're talking about, Sandra. Got it. I'll remember that, Jamie. It's definitely a long flight, Jamie. Yeah. If you're just joining us, we broke the news tonight that the Pipster, myself, will be headed to DFW. Broadcasting from DFW in November. Ba-dum! I know everybody is shocked. No not that.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Yep. Amazing. Boom goes the dynamite indeed. Oh, nice, Robbie. Very interesting, Jamie. You know, Scott, I don't know, honestly. As far as Dallas Love Field or DFW, I know probably Sunday, if I can get away with it, I'm going to do DFW the whole day and into the night. And then Monday. And here's the thing, too, Scott. Like, some airlines won't be flying in on Sunday. Like, for example, Fiji. We won't see Fiji at all. They don't fly until like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I think. And then Eva Air, which will be the latest edition of DFW, flies only Sunday, I want to say. Or maybe it's Sunday and Monday. So I'm trying to figure that out. We might sneak in a few days or a few hours at Love Field, but I do miss DFW a lot. And I miss my heavies and DFW. So it's a good question. It is a great question. DFW is going to be Sunday. So I fly in Saturday evening and I fly out. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a Tuesday evening flight. I fly out Tuesday morning. So really, it's 2 days of streaming, Sunday and Monday. I fly in Saturday evening around 8:30 Saturday night, nonstop from Tucson. And then Sunday and Monday will be our streaming days. And then I fly back Tuesday. I would like to spend a little time with the family, my parents and my sister. So Sunday's broadcast may be later, or maybe Monday's broadcast will end early. But I would like to spend some time with my family before I fly back to Tucson. But definitely Sunday and Monday, if everything goes according to plan. Yeah, I'm excited. I am excited to get back because, of course, I haven't seen Cathay Pacific in person at DFW. I haven't seen Qantas's A380 since it's come back. And Eva Air will be arriving as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited, Stephen. Very much so. So that'll be November 8th through the 11th. I might have one more trip planned. It honestly depends on finances, of course, as all things do. But it'll be good to get back there. And the weather should be pretty good. I'm hoping like low 70s, upper 60s, maybe a little bit warmer. Devious Fink, what's up? Great to see you. Welcome into Phoenix. Great to be back. Thank you for tuning in. I miss San Diego. I just need to find me a sugar mama. Hey, it's a WestJet. The Canadians are here. The Canadians. Oh, interesting, Stephen. Good. That is good to know. I was wondering how it would be. You like Philippines. You know, Philippines going to DFW is not out of the question as we officially welcome our Canadian friends in. Yeah, Devious Fink, exactly. I don't have the battery, Robbie, for my microphone. That's why. Gabe, awesome, man. You're at Phoenix. I'm at Phoenix. Welcome in. I'm Pip. Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. Glad you could be part of the action. Yeah, this is my first time live streaming in like 30 days, so I'm a little rusty. I forgot the battery to my other microphone. I also forgot shorts and a neck scarf. So I'm a little rusty. But don't worry. I'll be back in a few weeks. Actually, you know what? If we don't do another show until Phoenix, or till Portland, that'll be another 30 days. So, funny enough. I don't think there'll be any shows this upcoming weekend because I'm working overtime. So that is probably not going to happen. But all right, Scott, get some rest. Wait a minute. It's only midnight there, Scott. It's not like you're retired or something. Have a good night, sir. Sleep well. Southwest Airlines touching down. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing. And there is WestJet going to the gate. A long week. What? It's been a long week for me, too. Delta A321 landing here. Salt Lake City. You're gonna start a live stream in 133 days? Oh, you were camping in Ohio. Oh, gee. Wow, that sounds so hard, Scott. My gosh. Yo, it's Legitimate Aviation. What's up? What? Sandra, did you get us a sponsor? Toyotathon? Thank you. I better get it out of the money. That's what I got to say. Uh-oh. Tim's tired. Tim's going. Now it's just me.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's just me.
I tried to sleep as long as I could, but I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning. I'm
Hey.
tired.
Get some rest, dude. Good to see you, bud.
You going to be back here tomorrow, or?
I doubt it. I got some stuff to take care of in Tucson, so it'll be a couple weeks probably.
Got it. Hey, when you are back here, I will be back here as well, man.
You're the best. Tim Arnold, everybody. Yeah, you got to wave good night. You got to wave good night, Tim. Our good friend Tim Arnold from Gilbert.
Thank you guys so much for a great night tonight. I will see you all later. Peace out, everybody.
Tim's sweaty, exhausted.
Don't forget pipsplanespotting.com for all your great merch.
Yeah, great merch. All right, Tim.
All right.
See ya. Good old Tim Arnold. He's like he's like a Red Bull. He's like the human version of a Red Bull. Gets you excited and fired up. He's the best. Nice, Legitimate. Twin Falls Air Show? That is awesome, dude. Tim is really the best, folks. He is seriously like a Red Bull. A human Red Bull. What's up, Lot Boy 87? Good night, Robbie. Have a great night. Yeah, I think that's what I'll nickname Tim, the human Red Bull. You know, it's tough how to categorize how I feel because it's still like 90, 92 degrees, and I don't like heat. So I don't want to sound like I'm happy, but the sun is down, and that makes a huge difference. But I'm starting to get a little gassed myself. I've gone through like 4 waters in a 3-hour broadcast. So I'm almost out of water. I said 10:30, Sandra, but I'm almost out of water, so it might be closer to 9:30. I'm starting to get a little gassed. I mean, let's face it. When you're outside for like 3 hours and it's 90, 95, I don't really care if it's a dry heat, wet heat, semi-sweet heat, whatever it is, you start to get a little drained. So I'm starting to get a little drained. Thanks for everybody liking and subscribing. Thanks for that report, Matman. That's wonderful. So I'm starting to get a little gassed. I'll tell you, the other thing is listen, when you, I don't know how to say this, but when you're out in the heat and you sweat, you smell. So I smell pretty stinky right now. So I definitely will be taking a shower when I get back. Got the payroll in the AM. That sounds about right. Well, man, that's will work out well because I think 9:30 is gonna be the call time for us. I'm pretty gassed, and yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. So. Frogs, dogs. I will do that TV Sphinx. Yeah, Chipotle breath. I wish it was just Chipotle breath. I got more like, wow, you've been sweating raw onions breath. So. Okay. Devious Fink. I will remember that, Jen. Thank you. Cooling towels. I'm taking notes. Stop, Sandra. Ooh. Little Papa Wheelie there from that A321. So right now it is 12:15 on the East Coast, 9:15 Pacific. So we are on the West Coast. We have an arrival. Our next arrival will be American 1789 from Newark. So a coast to coast. All right, see ya, Yin. Have a great night. You know what we're gonna do? I think we're going to do this. Well, Matthew Chesterton, thank you for being a member for 2 months.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
I look forward to seeing you in Minneapolis, too. So we got our last arrival for the next little bit, so we're going to end it on this arrival. This American A321 from Newark. So, does it feel good to be back? Absolutely. Do I smell like onions? You bet I do. Thanks for everybody who made the broadcast possible. Thank you to everybody who contributed, including Tim Arnold, Josh Aldrich, Yin. Also, thank you to Steven. Thank you to Matt Man. Thank you to Storm Chaser Mark. Thank you to Richard Ziner. Thank you to Jane in Green Valley. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to everybody who contributed. Michael V. Andre. And thank you to all of you. If I forgot you, my brain's mush. My body's mush. And I think I just got bitten by a mosquito. So... But if you're new to the channel, this is how we close it out. Typically, 3 big thank yous to everybody, and then we just play sound effects for 3 minutes just to be funny, because that's what we do here. So I hope you enjoy. It's great to be back. We'll probably cross your fingers that the weather will continue to improve, and we'll be on the air in a few weeks. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Everybody have a great night. Episode 333 is in the books. And say goodnight to Phoenix. And we will talk to y'all later. Good night.
Hi, everybody.
Here it is, rare as a Stradivarius.
Boom goes the dynamite.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
Who's that? Who's that?
Good manners are the glue of society.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're gonna hear about it. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Omaha! Omaha!
That broadcast school has really paid off.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
good friend. You know what? Even if you killed somebody, I wouldn't turn you in.
Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite.
Here it is, rare as a Stradivarius.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're gonna hear about it.
Well, isn't that special?
You're not going to fall for the banana, the tailpipe?
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Think about dropping him a thank you note.
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
I could have used a little more cowbell. I could have used a little more cowbell.
Hi, everybody.
You are a good friend. You know what? Even if you killed somebody, I wouldn't turn you in.
Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.